Hi everyone, I'm Ashish, an AI builder, creator and technology enthusiast, exploring the future one experiment at a time. Today we are going to talk about an incredibly interesting topic, AI agent skill. Welcome to the house helper story, a simple analogy that explains one of the most powerful concepts in modern AI agent design, agent skills. Imagine you hire a house helper and simply say clean the window. At first glance, that sounds like a complete instruction, but in reality it is incredibly vague. Before the task can be done correctly, so many questions remain unanswered. Which floor, both sides of the glass? Which cleaning products? Is someone sleeping nearby? Should shoes come off? You must explain what exactly needs to be done, which tools can be used, which areas can be accessed, what constraints must be followed, and what the final result should look like. These detailed instructions ensure the task is performed exactly the way you want. And this is the core idea behind AI agent skills. Skills give agents all the context they need before they start a task, so they perform it exactly right, every time. Now imagine a different problem. Every week, a brand new house helper arrives. And every time you have to explain the same instructions all over again. Every new helper means the same long explanation, inconsistent results, and wasted time. Eventually, you would create a document with all the instructions. Which windows to clean, which tools to use, which rooms to avoid, what precautions to follow, and what a successful outcome looks like. Hand that document to any new helper, and you get consistent results every single time. That document is essentially a skill. A skill defines how a task should be performed, which tools the agent can use, what constraints must be respected, and what output should be generated. Instead of explaining the workflow every time, the process is packaged and reused. For example, imagine a research report skill. It instructs the agent to search a predefined list of websites, collect relevant information, aggregate and summarize the findings, verify important facts, and finally generate a well-structured HTML report. But this raises an important question. How does the agent know when to use a particular skill? With multiple skills available, how does it automatically pick the right one? Going back to our house helper example. Imagine you have 5 instruction manuals: window cleaning, gardening, laundry, grocery shopping, and pet care. When you say, please water the plants, the helper naturally reaches for the gardening manual. AI agents work in exactly the same way. Each skill contains descriptions, keywords, and triggers that help the agent determine when it is relevant. When a user's request matches those triggers, the agent automatically selects the appropriate skill and follows its instructions. There is an important distinction between prompts and skill. Prompts tell an AI what to do once, a single instruction for a single response. Skills teach an AI how to do it every time. Reusable, consistent, bundled workflow. In simple terms, prompts tell an AI what to do once. Skills teach an AI how to do it every time. Package expertise once. Reuse it endlessly. That is the power of agent skills. Now let us look at how to actually write one. Welcome to part 2, Writing Skills. We will cover the SKILL.md format, including folder structure, frontmatter fields, body sections, progressive loading, best practices, and common pitfalls. Skills are one of several customization primitives. Unlike prompts for one-off tasks or agent instructions that are always loaded, skills are loaded on demand for repeatable workflows with bundled assets. Other primitives include file instructions, custom agents, and hooks. A skill lives in a named subfolder, typically under .github/skills. The folder must contain a skill.md file and can optionally include scripts, references, and assets. These additional files load progressively, only when a step references them. Every skill.md starts with a YAML frontmatter block between triple dash delimiters. There are 5 frontmatter fields. The most critical fields are name, which must match the folder name exactly, and description, which is the only thing the agent reads at discovery time. Name and description are required. Argument hint shows a hint in the / command picker. User invocable controls whether the skill appears as a slash command. And disable model invocation prevents the model from auto-loading the skill. The markdown body should follow a clear structure. Start with a when to use section listing exact trigger scenarios. Then a numbered procedure with explicit steps. Then references pointing to deeper docs using relative paths. And optionally, examples and edge cases sections. Skills load progressively in 3 stages to preserve context window budget. Stage 1 reads only the name and description, about 100 tokens, paid for every skill. Stage 2 loads the full body when relevant, keep it under 500 lines. Stage 3 loads resource files only when explicitly referenced by a step. The golden rules. Write keyword-rich descriptions with trigger phrases. Use relative paths for all resources. Number your steps explicitly. Keep the file under 500 lines and make the skill self-contained. Never use absolute paths or vague descriptions that the agent cannot discover. Watch out for 4 common pitfalls. If trigger phrases are not in the description, the agent will never auto-discover the skill. YAML errors fail silently with no error message. A name mismatch between the field and the folder prevents loading entirely. And a skill without numbered steps is just a description, not actionable. Before shipping your skill, run through this checklist. Folder name matches the name field. Description is quoted and keyword-rich. YAML uses spaces, not tabs. Body has both a when to use section and numbered procedure steps. All resource links are relative. And the file is under 500 lines. You are ready to build your first skill. Create a folder, add a SKILL.md, write a keyword-rich description, and numbered steps. That is all it takes. Remember, prompts tell an AI what to do once. Skills teach an AI how to do it every time. I hope you liked the video. In our next video, we will look at some practical examples of creating skills. Please subscribe to the channel and support us in bringing top AI content for you.